Welcome to your second training module, module number 2. In this particular module, we'll cover some additional information to make your time with us a success. Today, in this module, we will cover parking information, our dress code, our technology policy and usage agreements. We'll review your handbook and discuss safety. But again, just to remind you, the mission of the Supervisor of Elections Office is to conduct elections within Leon County with integrity, transparency, and accuracy. The Supervisor of Elections Office is responsible for providing accessible elections, opportunities for voter registration, and maintaining voter records in a professional manner. Now let's get down to some logistics. Parking. When parking, please be considerate of the needs of the public. During events like early voting or when poll workers are coming to train, you may be asked to move your car to allow the closer spots to be open for the public. Our office is accessible through public transportation. You may want to visit the Star Metro website. You can even route your trip. The information for that website is listed here, and it will also again be listed in the documents that you can download after this presentation. Our dress code. The dress code with the Supervisor of Elections Office is designed to maintain a professional work environment. Because through our appearance and the conduct that we are all responsible for reinforcing the office's professional image and reputation. Therefore, employee attire shall at all times be neat in appearance and convey well-placed public trust. The dress code for women is very simple and is noted in your staff handbook. In short, dresses, skirts, or slacks with a dress blouse or a sweater, blazer, or suit is appropriate. Please, no exposed cleavage, midriff, or lower back. Please be sure not to wear mini skirts or shorts. And here's the list of the acceptable footwear. Please note, bare feet are not allowed. For men, the information is also listed in our staff handbook, but includes that acceptable attire includes dress slacks or pressed and laundried khakis. Please wear a shirt that does have a collar, and please tuck your shirts in. Please no exposed midriff, lower back, or chest. And again, the acceptable footwear is listed below. No bare feet are allowed. There may be special days when we have special things that we need to do, and that will change the dress code for the day. If you're not sure, ask your team manager about special assignment days. If you'll be working in the warehouse, note that closed-toed shoes are required, and if you're asked to do a special assignment and you're not quite sure what the dress code is, just ask your manager. On Fridays, we do have dress down Fridays, which include clean jeans without holes, collared shirts, nothing political. And please be aware that body art and piercings will be judged on a case-by-case basis. You may be asked to cover up a piece of body art or remove a piercing if it is inappropriate or unprofessional. Our technology policy and usage agreements. Please know that our office security is your responsibility. Behavior that could be detrimental to the security of our office will be reviewed with you. We have a duty to maintain the security and integrity of our records. If you have a question, ask your manager before you do something. And this is TJ to give us a quick word about our systems and how to remain safe.
Hello and welcome. Here are a few things to help keep you employed and keep our network safe. Do not insert or connect any unapproved devices into computers or laptops. Do not move or delete any files from our servers, and no streaming of music or videos over our networks.
Thank you, TJ. You will be issued a computer. You do not want to download or install software on your computer or use any type of instant messenger. Please, when you take a break, log out. And at night, when you get ready to return home, please turn your computer completely off. As a public institution, our internet usage is monitored. So please, no surfing through anonymous channels to circumvent blocked sites. Some more information regarding your computer and your emails that you may be receiving. Note that emails cannot harass, intimidate, or threaten another person. Do not distribute obscene material, and be mindful that all emails are public record. Do not open attachments from people you just don't know. And in today's age, we all have personal cell phones. If you're working with the public, do not take a cell phone call. Make or take your personal cell phone calls during your break times. Excessive phone use, including constantly checking on your social media sites, is not professional behavior. Here's a quick tip about the etiquette of cell phone usage.
Keep it professional. Most people have work-issued phones. But regardless, ringtones should always be appropriate. No one at the corporate office wants to hear Candy Shop blaring every time a phone call comes in. Also, turn off those chiming reminders for words with friends, for email, for texting. And if in a meeting with a colleague, make sure you put your phone on silent or vibrate. When you don't, it shows your attention is elsewhere. Respect the privacy of others and don't yell into the cell phone when on a call. It's usually them contending with noise, not you.
We have certain office equipment designed to help us make our jobs a little easier and more efficient. But know that office equipment is used for authorized purposes only. Learn how to use the equipment. If it's something you're not quite sure that you've ever used before, you don't know how, it's okay. Just ask us. They are used for authorized purposes only, and know that that means all telecommunication equipment, office supplies, our mail equipment, and our county vehicles. You are now a trusted public servant, and in so you are trusted to use your time for official duties. You're not allowed to perform activities other than official duties during your workday. We're asking you to be good public servants and stewards of public funds. This is Mark Early, our voting systems manager.
Yeah, I remember starting out here in elections back in the 80s. We used to work over at the Tharp Street warehouse with the lever voting machines. I actually remember the first time working, or that I met Ion, was programming the lever voting machines in cut-off jean shorts. I guess it was in July, at probably 120 degrees in the voting machine warehouse then. A tank top shirt, and Ion came in full business suit. And he was talking about how well he knew voting machines, and it turned out to be true. It was great. Same time, I was also working, believe it or not, part-time at Domino's Pizza, delivering pizzas during the night. So, just memories from long ago. Things have improved greatly since then, which is great to hear.
You've been given a handbook of information to better assess you, and the materials that are in your handbook have been covered in your materials that you've received online today. But your handbook is your guide, and it's specific information, and it goes into some depth about things that have not been covered specifically in these presentations. So make sure you have an opportunity to review it. Once you have reviewed your staff information handbook, there is an acknowledgement form that you'll be signing to state that you have received it and that you have read it. Safety is very important, and we have safety number one for our voters, our employees, and the public that comes to see us. And that's why we have a see something, say something type of role here in our office.
Hi, I'm Diana Mitchell-Fulford, the elections coordinator here with the supervisor of elections office, with just some information about your role in safety in our office. Across the nation, we are part of our community, our local community, our functional communities, and when you come to work here, you're part of our community. And as such, it's sometimes easy to take for granted the routine daily things that we do in the moments in our lives. But it's also very important for you to notice something that doesn't seem quite right. Someone that seems out of place, or something that seems out of place, something that wasn't there before, that shouldn't be there. These are things that you need to take note of, you need to see it, and you need to say something. If you see suspicious activity, try to make some notes. First of all, who or what was it that you saw? When did you see it? Where did it occur? And why does it seem suspicious to you? Make those notes, jot them down, and make sure that you give that information to your project manager. Safety is our number one concern, and you play a big part of that. Your role is to be a member of this community and say something that doesn't seem quite right to you. Thanks.
Safety is important. In the office, be aware of your surroundings. There are hard hat areas in the warehouse. Note any unattended package or people that seem out of place. Be mindful of communications. If you receive a phone or email threat, do not engage the actor. Instead, report the activity immediately to your supervisor. In case of an evacuation, be sure to lock your computer and grab your personal items. Exit the building as a group and close the doors behind you. Know where to report in advance, and once you're outside, check in with your manager. That way we can have a good accounting and know that everyone has made it safely outside. And your health is also very important. This is just a short video about healthy work habits. Congratulations! This does conclude this module. Please return to the main menu. There is a short quiz that you'll need to review. This is your last module for this level of training. The next step in your training will be specific with your job duties. Congratulations for completing this level of training. Again, welcome to the team.